The boy, I don't really care for tabletop games. Look, I only have so much time within a day, so much day, and so many things to consume at a time. And tabletop isn't really my shtick. I mean, would D&D kind of be? Yeah, I think D&D would kind of be considered tabletop. I do that, but like things with miniatures, like that's. I mean, the miniatures look cool. It's not my type of not my shtick. But when one comes out that looks interesting, right? Like Trench Crusade, this is a tabletop that actually legitimately looks visually interesting. Things like this, it piques my interest every once in a while. So Trench Crusade, like I'm assuming, well, I'm not assuming. The lore of Trench Crusade is the demons are coming, and because someone opened up the gates to hell, and now a bunch of fucking demons are rolling across the world. So you have a bit of like a apocalyptic Fallout type scenario. Only the factions are like the major religions, right? And each one, so you have the Abrahamic religions, you have, Islam, you have Christianity, and all these religions, they have aesthetically, they all look different. You also have the cultists, the ones that like, you know, join the demons. You have hot nuns, which is fucking hype. And, they all, well, I guess, are in trends. Like, you look at the art, and this just looks cool. And I think it's more like a World War I setting, which, you know, is pretty high. But I think, like, say, and again, every faction has their own thing. Like, I think the Muslim faction has like, they actually look good, and they have, like a wall, the Great Wall of Islam, with horns of the bull that pierces the skies, and things like this look cool, right? And it's like if you're into, you know, if you dig, like say Warhammer 40k, only we all know the situation with that. I mean, you will dig this. And a YouTuber named Arch Warhammer, which I watch, actually brought eyes onto this. And it's like, imagine if you're just some dude who makes fucking dolls, 3D print dolls, and channel 300,000. I think yeah, Arch has like 300,000 subscribers. Like a channel 300,000 strong rolls up and talks about your shit. Like that's something that you would want. Again, as an independent creator of any type of art, whether it's tabletop or like a manga or like a video game, you would want someone like Arch Warhammer who has that community to talk about your stuff. But there's this odd, like, uh, what's the word for it? There's this odd situation because this tabletop game, like most games, have like forums you can talk about it. You can share, you know, art and stuff, and you can just talk about it. And these forums have these things called these people called community managers. And I legitimately believe this is going to be the next panic because at first it was the localizers with Japan, like Western localizers with the Japanese manga and Japanese anime. Then it was consultancy groups, which were with like game companies and entertainment companies. And I think community managers is going to be the next thing because if you even on the community on on the forums of Entrenched, if you even bring up Arch Warhammer's name, they'll just ban you just for no reason. And it begs the question, right? Is like, why do community managers believe they're above the very people in the community that talk about these things? And it's because, community managers between like major corporations, so between like Ubisoft and between like EA and between like Activision, they network with each other, right? They share information, they talk about certain things and how they're going to hype up things, and there are specific things you need to push as a community manager, because if you don't, you'll be ostracized. Like, if you're just a community manager that shuts the hell up, that's just not it. That's not it, chief. And to be a community manager in, like, the Warhammer 40k forum, where they ban people just for having the wrong opinions, like, it requires you to actually know the internet, right? To actually know networking and again, to have moderators that will work for free, which is surprising. Like, yeah, these communities have their own pool of moderators that will do it for free. And what makes it's bad because, again, the internet is how people connect throughout the world. Again, you have say Warhammer 40k. You have a lot of people around the planet that likes Warhammer 40k, but and then they just need to talk to each other. They need to come together to communicate. And in all honesty, that's a good thing, right? You can have some dude in fucking Brazil and another dude in I'm about to say Argentina. They're in the same fucking continent. Or like in Singapore, they come together, and people who were completely different cultures coming together with a shared interest. And this is the positive thing about the internet. But again, you have people like the community managers. They're coming in and they're like, no, you can only talk about these specific things. If you bring up again, a single YouTuber Arch Warhammer, you get banned. Or if you bring up politics we don't like, you get banned. And again, you have a situation with this where the unofficial Warhammer 40k forum has more people than the official Warhammer 40k forum. And it's because these community managers do empire building within the very fucking community. And personally, I find it cringe where people are like, oh, well, our community. It's like, there's absolutely no connection between me and you other than the thing we enjoy and talk about. Like, you don't own me because I'm part of you don't own my thoughts and own my life because I'm part of a community. Right? And, all you should do is worry about if, people say slurs on the internet or this and that and the other. But no, the community managers legitimately care what your opinions on Trump is. They legitimately care what your opinion on abortions are. They care if you're talking about someone who they deem as, I guess, persona non grata, like fucking Voldemort. My fucking alarm. And they will ban you for this. And, it's... You can avoid this altogether because mostly you have people who just get together on Discords. They get together on other sites. But again, Discord even themselves want to know what the fuck you're talking about. Right? Discord wants you to do their job for them. Twitch is the same problem. So again, the problem is people coming together to talk about the things that they like. For some fucking reason, the community managers cannot sleep at night because of this. And it's sad because this is it looks like a legitimately good game and a legitimately good setting. But again, you have people on these forums, on these communities that just, again, they are ideologically possessed. Yeah, I think this is part of it. Like, this just looks cool. But again, you have people who are ideologically possessed and they want to impose that on everybody else. And it's a shame, but I mean, and it's like the Helldivers community managers, or you have the CEO of Helldivers being like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I just want to make good games," but you have the community managers being like, "Oh, we're doing a PSN thing to ban you. We want to ban you. We want to look at what the words you're saying online." And it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? No, I hope this is something. And again, this looks cool, but I hope it's like has like I don't know a video game come out about it. Like there's the GZ Doom engine that has been released to the public, and a lot of Doom inspired games are being made on it. And I think this might do well in that setting. And I mean, people probably have like their screensavers of these things, and they probably don't even know what the hell it even is. And again, it looks like a grimdark universe, and I hope it does good. But companies and people need to know that again, the community. If you want to manage your own community, it should just be you and your friends. Like, don't go to these community manager forums. Because again, they are ideologically possessed. They will they will probably destroy. Like they could destroy your company just from the inside out. Because again, people have a bad taste in their mouths when they're being banned for legitimately no reason. And it's like they're These are possible consumers, right? These are possible customers. Like they are willing to buy your product. But then they just get banned and for no reason by these community managers. And it's like, bro, well, I guess I don't care about this. I mean, if you don't care to have my fucking money, then why do I care to spend it? Dude, this looks fucking amazing. But anyway, that's all I gotta say out of this. It's just odd that, now we're headed this odd direction where you need to do empire building in your communities online. It's very weird. It's very weird. And it's very cancerous. I think if Asmongold's going to talk about something else, it should definitely be this. But anyway, see ya.